Hello people, Marty here. So today I am at the port of Livorno, Florence in Italy. This is where you would get off if you wanted to go and see the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I'm up on the top deck of the ship right now, and I'm gonna head out a little bit, head down into town, and see what's going on there. So I'm down at the bottom in the port, and we have to take a shuttle bus into town. It's almost empty. All right, we're at the bus stop, so this is where we got to come back to get on the bus to go back to the ship. But I'm going to get a cappuccino and a pastry. So this is kind of a square in the middle of Livorno, and the bus stop is right around the corner. So this is kind of a central area. What I'm going to do is, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go right there to Dolly and get my pastry and my cappuccino. Okay, which one am I going to get? I think I'm going to get this one. Right. So this is where I get my pastry and my cappuccino. What we're going to do is, after I have these things, we're going to take a walk down to the train station. It's the train station. That train station takes you to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. We'll check that out. But pastry and cappuccino first. You gotta scrunch down here to get in the shop. This thing is yummy. It's got sugar on it, and it's got something in it. Gotcha.
Right.
Cappuccino. Dolcificante, Italian Splenda. Cappuccino. Yum. So what we do from here is we take a walk. It's like a 20-25 minute walk to the train station. And then the train is probably another 20-25 minutes till you get to Pisa, and then you get off the train, and then you walk probably another 20 minutes to the Leaning Tower, which is the final destination. So sit tight. Okay, we're on our way to the train station. There's actually some pretty nice architecture along the way. It's a beautiful sunny day out, by the way. So we're heading this way to go to the train station. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's a nice building. I'm not sure what this is. Looks like some kind of fort. And then this is a canal of some sort, and there's a restaurant down there. Kind of cool. Looks like this is where people keep their boats. And there's a walkway out to them. And then there's more in there. I don't know how to get them out. And there's the canal that goes underneath that bridge. Well, this is a big square in the middle of town. And there are two statues facing each other. One on this end and one on that end. Okay, I'm in the middle of the square right now at the piazza. It's Piazza della Repubblica, something like that, with a Spanish accent. And I got one guy on one side and the other guy on the other side. If we were playing monkey in the middle, I would lose. Alright, not sure what that is, but it looks like it has some type of historic relevance. It's cool. Alright, this is called Piazza del Cisternone. Did I say that right? Anyway, it's a nice street. It's got a nice boulevard, nice wooded park next to it. We walk this way to the train station. So let's talk about Livorno. It is hustling, it's bustling, lots of bikes and scooters, lots of little tiny cars, people walking all over the place. So it's a nice little town. It's a gorgeous day. What's about 75, sunny? So it's good, you should check it out. So we came from that direction and there's a big roundabout here. And we walk through, across the street here, and we walk through that park, and the train station is right on the other side of this park. Pretty little park. Alright, so we've come through the park and this is the train station. This is where you go and you get your ticket to where you're going. There's a really nice little park in the front. Look at that. Everybody's riding a scooter or a bike. It's bikes. I'm going in here. Alright, big marble floors. It's a nice big train station. Alright, looks like the next train to Pisa leaves at 14:57, second one on the list. I'm on the train. It's a very comfortable train. It's very quiet. So we're heading to Pisa. So we're going to be a little bit of a walk when we get off in Pisa. So, but we're on the train or the library, whichever. All right, we're in Pisa. I just got off the train, heading over to the tower. All right, just got out of the train station in Pisa. We're going to go find the Leaning Tower. It's up that way. Let's go. So this is a nice European scene, isn't it? On an absolutely spectacular day. Alright, we're getting close. Going down another cute little narrow road. Outdoor dining. So we should see the top of it when we come around this corner. Yep, there's the top of it right there. So we're really close. So this is looking back on the street that I just came down. Lots of little cafes out on the walkway. So here we are in the square. So at one end is a church, and at the other end is the tower. I want to go away so I can get the whole thing in. But I mean, it's a very crowded. It's a mob scene. All right, so that is the church. at one end of the courtyard. Well, that's a, I don't know what that is. This is another church. It's kind of in the middle of the courtyard. And there's the Leaning Tower at the other end. Very amazing church. Look at that. And then the Leaning Tower behind it. I'm going to go around. So this thing's really quite massive. And it's so ornate. This is also massive and ornate. Look at all those columns. So this is the side of the church. Look at those figures coming off the corners. It's huge. And they're doing some work on it. So this is around the other side of the church. And there's the Leaning Tower. So I guess I need to take some video to prove that it was me that was actually here. So there's the church, there's the tower. Right. And kind of the courtyard's back that way. And the other part of the church. This church is massive. Look how huge this is. So this is the view from the far corner on the other side of the courtyard. There's people up there walking around and stuff. You can go in, but there's a really long line. Look at the day. Beautiful, gorgeous sky. So there's the tower. There's another view of the church. So this is the tower. All right. That's the tower. This one looks like around the tower. There's like this marble, I guess, all the way around. Right, and that's where you go to get in. Actually, the line's not that long at all. And that's the entrance. Right. To go. So one more view of everything. And then it's time to take the walk back to the train station. I'm not having pizza. It's a cute little restaurant. I'm gonna walk back. It looks good. Someday I'll stop.